everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
And welcome to TGIF San Diego, where we keep you updated on the market, share the latest San Diego buzz, and kick off the weekend together.
Wait a minute. What have you done with my wife?
What are you talking about?
Deva got her hair done.
Yes, thank you for noticing. You always do a good job of noticing when I've gotten a haircut, and I appreciate it. All right.
That's how you stay married for nearly 30 years.
Yeah, we've got our anniversary coming up next month.
27, 28?
I think it's 28. Well, we'll have to count later. All right, so we're going to share a very brief market update for 1 minute, and then we're going to get to the fun stuff. Not that market updates aren't fun, but you know.
Well, let's get right into it.
Okay, you ready to talk about the market for exactly 1 minute?
Sure.
All right, go.
All right, so this week in San Diego real estate, inventory climbed yet again after a plateau last week. We were wondering if it was going to keep going up, and it is, based on new listings coming down. Even though new listings are coming down, pending sales also went down, and there's just a big gap between new listings and pending sales. So this keeps this number rising, and partially due to persistently higher interest rates. This is keeping a lot of people out of the buyer pool, and obviously not as much of a driver of inventory as it once was, because we're seeing more sellers coming into the market now, and more inventory, obviously. So this is a real opportunity for buyers as inventory increases, because your negotiating power increases with more competition among sellers, and that's what's happening.
All right, you're right. It will be 27 years.
27.
Yes. Okay, so now that we've gotten Market Minute out of the way, let's talk about animal news.
Animal news.
And you know we always start with the eagles. Let's see, the eagles in Big Bear. They've got the live cam. I'm going to cheat a little bit because this isn't quite live, but I want to show you something that we saw this morning around 10 o'clock. So I rolled it back a little bit. Now these eagles, they could start flying anytime, but this is the first time I've seen them catch some air. So let's watch these eagles catch a little bit of air. I'm going to try and keep us out of the way.
Yeah, this was kind of cool to see earlier. There's obviously a lot of wind, which gives them a little bit of...
a little wind in your sails.
Yeah, they're feeling it. They're feeling the wind. It's they're like, hey. They're both trying to spread the wings at the same time.
Wait for it.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
And 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, catching some air. Look at that.
Yeah, and the other one's watching. Like, hey, what's that you're doing with your wings there? Wow, that looks pretty cool. And then the other one gives it a shot, right?
Yeah, the other one didn't quite get up in the air like that. Oh, yeah, a little bit. A little pop up there. Okay, let's just do a quick. I'm going to reload this so we can. I'm going to reload it so we can see what they're doing right now. You know, they're just chilling, but they're both on their they're up on the high branches.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, you too can check out the eagles if you go to YouTube, Friends of Big Bear Valley. Okay.
Check out the eagles.
Let's look at more animal news. So a pygmy hippo where does this animal? Oh, in Ramona is now the oldest pygmy hippo in managed care. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly what that means. Does that mean that I guess, they don't know what the oldest one in the wild is, but the oldest one that folks are taking care of in a managed fashion. I'm not sure.
Well, if you or I were in managed care, that wouldn't be a good thing for us, but...
All right, well, the Humane Society is taking care of this hippo. Shirley, and Shirley is 51 years, 6 months, and 2 days old on Sunday. Let's take a look at Shirley.
Hey, what's up, Shirley? Shirley's almost as old as I am.
Maybe you guys can get a place together. You can move into one of those. You can move into Seven Oaks together.
Well, I can move into Seven Oaks pretty soon. Shirley's got a couple of years to wait.
Right, well, that was a pretty brief video. I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, happy birthday, Shirley. All right, let's talk about some weekend events. Rock and Roll Marathon is...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is May 31st to June, I guess. I mean, is it both days? Or you've run this race before?
I ran most of that race.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, that
okay.
was my marathon attempt. I made it to 23.4, which is a lot of running.
Yeah, that's a long way to run. Now they have a half as well, right?
Yeah, they do.
I guess I should have looked. I've had a busy day. Oh, yeah, okay. Marathon, half marathon, and 5K.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's over the period of 2 days allegedly. So if you're going to be along the event route, you might want to watch the roads if you're going to be out driving.
Yeah, definitely will block off some. If they're doing it the way they used to do it, part of 163 gets shut down. But I don't know if they're doing it the way they used to do it. I think it was 2011 when I tried to run this race.
Anyway, it's a good time for everyone, whether you're spectating or running. Well, it's a good time for most people, not if you collapse and have to be carried to the
I should have run the
tent.
half marathon that day. I decided to get cocky and try to do 2 half marathons in one day, and didn't work out too well.
All right, well, here's another weekend event, and this isn't just something that you can do on, I didn't realize this was a thing, but you can do it any weekend. Parasailing on Oceanside. Now, they call it Top Gun Parasail. They say it's, paying tribute to the Top Gun folks, and the house, which sits across it sits nearby along the parasailing.
Oh, the
route.
house, yeah.
So anyway,
Highway to the danger zone.
you too can go do this. It sounds like folks as young as 6 years old can do this, which sounds, I don't know if I would want a 6-year-old parasailing.
I wouldn't put my 6-year-old in that thing, but maybe if I was holding them, I don't know.
This lady from Fox 5 is, well, let's skip to the part where she parasails. She's gonna parasail, right?
There she goes.
Okay, here. Well, let's go to the takeoff. All right, there she goes.
I mean, it looks interesting. You get to hang high up in the air and look around.
It sounds like it costs $149 to do the parasailing, but if you just want to be on the boat watching, it's, I think, $49.
Well, if I was going to be on the boat watching, I'd want to be doing the parasailing, so I don't think I'll do either.
Yeah, all right. Well, maybe we'll just go on a boat ride.
Yeah,
I like
boat
the
ride.
tiki boat tours.
Oh,
That's
man,
more
that's
my
awesome,
style.
man.
Tiki boat ride. All right. It sounds like 3 homes in La Jolla have been added to the Historic Homes Registry by the San Diego Historic Resources Board.
All right.
So let's check these out. We've got the Sarah Beckwith house on Prospect Street.
Surprised that wasn't already a
Sarah Beckwith?
historic home. I forget who she was.
I think this home does look historic. Look
It
at
sure
that.
does, yeah.
It's got a nice manicured garden.
The thing about being on the Historic Homes Register is that if you have to maintain the house in a certain way. It's like the ultimate HOA. Mm-hmm. I sold, I had a client to whom we sold a historic home, and the first thing she did was basically give the finger to the historic designation and painted the thing purple or something. She wanted no part of it.
All right. Well, hopefully these folks appreciate their designations. Hines and Elizabeth. How would you say that? My goodness, this is a long name for house. The Hines and Elizabeth Poppendike Russell Forrester House on I can't.
Which point at?
The Estoril Drive.
Estoril Drive,
okay, I
yeah.
can't even pronounce that street name after saying the name of the house.
You've been very busy today.
I have been super busy. I have a show tomorrow. I'm in 3 different pieces, 3 costumes, 3 choreographies. Anyway, yeah, I've got a lot going on right now, but I did manage to pull together pictures of this house.
That looks like it hasn't been updated in a while.
No. Wow, the kitchen looks pretty original too.
Well, when was this built? That's a 90s kitchen, but a 90s house wouldn't be.
Here, you take this. See if you can find out when it was built. Oh, it's a Compass listing.
Oh. Year built 1965. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. That's a 90s
yeah,
kitchen.
That's not 60s kitchen.
No.
All right.
But, obviously somebody updated it at some point. This is like...
I like that.
Yeah,
I like the,
yeah. This is a sunken... It's like the Ron Burgundy style.
Yeah.
Smells of rich mahogany.
Looks like they've got a nice deck with a nice view. What is... Oh, that's just
some crappy carpet.
Huh, that's interesting. What is... Okay. Boy, it would seem like they could have done a little like replace the carpet, or I don't know. I don't know what
They
the
should have gotten a
situation is.
Compass concierge loan to update the interior a little bit.
Yes.
Oh my, that's some
Okay, that's
old
a
avocado.
choice. I can smell that carpet too.
Yeah, that's a vintage room.
It smells
right
like
there.
Marlboro and
Dog
gin.
hair and gin. All right, well, interesting.
Oh, look at that map wall. Go back
Yeah,
to that
that's-
map wall.
that's kinda cool.
Pretty. I actually like this house. But,
Yeah, I do too. I don't think. Well, how much is it listed for? Can we?
Oh, it's not listed. It just got. This is the last time it was.
Oh,
I don't
oh.
think it's listed.
Oh, last sold
Last
for 1.8.
time it was sold.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can't buy this place.
All right, no, we can't buy this place. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what kind of attitude is that? Of course, we can
well,
buy
we
this
can't
place.
buy this place today.
Not right now.
Not today. Maybe
We
maybe
can
someday.
aspire to buy
Yes.
this place.
Okay, let's check out the last one. The Wilbur and Dorothy Larrabee Edgar. Why do these houses all have such long
Why
names?
do they have like 5 names?
All right, Wilbur and Dorothy Larrabee Edgar Ulrich House. Okay. Designated by the Shoemaker Trust. Oh, look at this place. This looks
Wow.
nice too. 1933. Another Compass. Well, last time it sold, it was a Compass listing.
You know, Compass does a lot of business in La Jolla.
Looks like these folks fixed up the place a little bit.
Maybe we should
better
join
than
the La
they-
Jolla office.
I don't know. I don't know if we'd fit in the La Jolla
Yeah,
office.
I know. This is not our crowd, really.
We're a little bit more down home.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, new historic homes. Looking good.
I certainly
Now-
wouldn't mind selling. Price $25,000. Oh, that's the last time it sold, maybe?
That doesn't make sense.
No.
I don't know. This house certainly didn't sell for $25,000.
No, we could figure out. We'll
We
do
could buy this house if it was $25,000.
Sure.
But
Yeah. Write them a bad check right now. I could figure that one out over the weekend, probably.
we'll sell John's car.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll make up about. It'll get us started.
Yeah, that's about $2,500 right there, and then you're 10% of the way
10%
there.
down. Okay. Guess what, dude? We got you a bus pass. Good news.
We
you
got
have
you
a bus pass.
We got you a bus
Bad
pass
news.
and a house in La Jolla.
Right. Okay. So the fair is coming up.
Oh,
now there's the Fairtastic Foods competition. Now I tried to understand how this competition is run, and it seems like a fairly complicated system of nominations and judgings. But basically, they get a bunch of local finalists together that have fair food. And then they're going to serve it to the people at the fair at a discounted price. And then celebrity judges judge the best ones, and then there's a winner. So now we have 45 semifinalists, okay? And that's narrowed down to 18 on the opening day of the fair, and you can taste the 18. But let's see, the celebrity judges are going to judge on June 13th. San Diego Magazine Food Critic, Master Chef, winner. Okay, anyway, let's look at some of the foods. In the sweet category, Kit Kat Crunch Sundae, all right. Cookies, and let's see, Carnival Fish. I wish they had pictures of this food. Hopefully, we'll have to come
Golden
back
guppy.
with more pictures when they have them. Hot honey goat cheese pistachio pizza.
Mmm.
All right. Okay. Here we go. I don't want to go down the whole list, but let's look at some other pickle lemonade. I would try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Banana pudding funnel cake. Cowboy meal in a cup.
Cowboy
Pork
meal in a
belly
cup.
bow. Stuffed turkey leg.
Stuffed smoked turkey leg. You see those people walking around with the smoked turkey legs? Well, somebody's leveled up by stuffing it
I
with
wonder what
something.
they stuff it with.
I don't know.
Ramen taco.
Okay.
Deep fried. What now? Go back up for a second. Deep fried meatballs on a stick. Okay.
All right. Strawberries and cream chocolate dream. That sounds pretty good. Tres Leches cinnamon roll. Oh, Black's Beach naked chicken wrap. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Okay. Spam wonton tacos. All right. Well, we could go on and on. There's a lot of stuff, but here. Well, now they put the pictures.
Yeah, look at all this stuff. Cup of noodles.
right.
Fair food always looks really good, but then if you're at the fair and you're like, I'm going to get something to eat, then you realize that one thing is going to cost you like $15, and it's got 4,000 calories in it, and it's all greasy.
Yeah, I was at the fair last year because my dance troupe performed there, and that was fun. And then we got food afterwards, and I wanted cheese fries. So I got cheese fries, and I felt like they didn't put enough cheese on them.
That's unconscionable.
It's okay, yeah.
Well, you're going to be there again this summer on the 4th of July.
Yeah, this
right?
year we're dancing on the 4th of July, which should be
a big deal.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, so.
It's a big deal. This one performs quite a bit.
Well,
You can see her. You can see her performing around San Diego County in various shows.
Well, that's what my friends and I like to do together.
I'm working on a one-man show.
Okay, that's good too.
I took my first step towards my one-man show on Wednesday night.
Yeah, let's do a little divergence here. Tell us about your.
I went to an open mic night to perform some original music, just me and my acoustic guitar, and it went pretty well, and it made me think that I need to. I played 2 songs. I was going to play one. They asked for another one. I had another one quasi ready to go, so I played that.
I'm putting Dr. Bouchard.
Oh yeah, Dr. Bouchard.
This
is where the open mic in Escondido happens on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 8:30.
It's a cool venue.
It is. I'm not. I mean, if you like kombucha, it's a great place. I'm not the biggest kombucha fan. I drank one, and it kind of. I met those guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I danced with my friends at this place.
Yeah. Anyway, after performing 2 songs in public, I decided that, I've got 4 or 5 others that are in developmental stages. I'm going to get them ready, and my one-man show, I'll have about a 30-minute set, and I'll be headlining around town in no time.
Nice. Okay, well, it is a cool venue, and I'm glad that you had a good time.
Yeah.
So let's see, what's up next? We talked about food fair. Oh, okay. So
I saw this.
What did you see about it?
I just saw that this happened at a seafood restaurant. They're protesting something about goldfish races.
Okay, Pacific Beach Fish Shop. Some people came in and were I'm not sure if they were like it was just like a fun thing for them to do, or they were really that concerned about it. Maybe they were concerned, but they came in and basically they didn't shut down the restaurant, but they caused a big scene, and they had to be thrown out by the police.
They don't appear to be doing this for fun. It doesn't.
Well, sometimes kids, they protest just for kicks or whatever. But
they look pretty serious about it.
So they were chanting and holding signs such as "Fish shop will flop unless the races stop." So they're protesting goldfish races, which I didn't even understand was a thing.
I didn't even know you could race a goldfish.
They don't have goldfish races at the fish shop, but next door or nearby there is the PB Shore Club. It's a bar and restaurant, and they have had weekly goldfish races for 2 decades, okay? So what they do is participants use straws to blow behind goldfish in water-filled gutters. Oh, okay.
That's all right.
If y'all have been around for a while, sometimes this happens. Our rice maker.
The rice maker's beeping. It'll stop in a couple of minutes. Okay, so the bar next door has goldfish races.
Yes, they've been doing it for 2 decades.
Which seems really juvenile and stupid, but
okay. So some people claim it's cruel and outdated. Okay, so I found another story with people have been protesting. Here's a picture of some folks.
At least nobody's swallowing goldfish there.
Let's see. Okay, so they have these gutters here every week.
Okay.
And you blow on the goldfish to make it race, I guess. And then if you win, you get to keep the goldfish.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. Like when I see animals being made to perform in competitions or whatever, I kind of wonder, like, is the animal enjoying this? That's what I want to know. Like horse races or anyway, I don't want to get too deep into the weeds, but I don't know that the goldfish are enjoying this. So I have to say that I'm against the goldfish races. I don't know that the people should have shut down the dinners of the folks enjoying their dinner at the restaurant next door. Not sure about that, but these folks out on the street protesting the Shore Club, I kind of agree with them. I think, I don't, what do you think about the goldfish races?
I don't know that, I feel bad for goldfish in general. But there's billions of goldfish and their brains are like the size of a grain of rice.
To a goldfish, that's their whole world, is this gutter that's getting blown on, and then the person at the Shore Club, wins them and takes them home in a cup. They probably don't take very good care of them.
That part of it's kind of fucked. I don't like the fact.
I don't think we can say that.
Oh, well, sorry. The part of it where they give the drunk person a goldfish in a cup.
That's not good.
I don't like that.
Anyway, I just want to say I'm against the whole thing. The racing, the giving of the fish in the cup.
I will say this: we have had fish in fish tanks before, but whenever I have had fish, I've always been very conscious of keeping the fish in
Try to give it a nice environment.
a nice environment. Like when we were younger, we had a African cichlid that started out at about this big, and it outgrew its tank, so we bought it a bigger tank.
We had like 100-gallon fish tank.
Yeah, we maintained a 100-gallon fish tank for this fish until it ultimately, and it was like the only fish in this tank. We maybe one or two other fish at any given time. We had a plecostomus that kind of cleaned the bottom or whatever, and then we raised.
What's that? We had Ponch and John, right? They were two.
Oh, they were two.
You call plecostomuses two of them? Is that plecostomi or?
No, we had the one plecostomus, and then we had two other Oscars that were Ponch and John that were tiny. And I don't remember if we had those in conjunction with the big Oscar or if we had those after. I think we might have gotten those after Columbo. Columbo passed away.
Right.
He got big.
He was a big fish.
But anyway, the whole goldfish racing thing seems kind of silly and juvenile.
Let's stop that. Let's think of something else we can do.
Sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's do something else.
Let's do something else. Okay, so a new thrift store is opening, a massive new thrift store in Oak Park.
Love thrift stores.
Now, I've never heard of this thrift store before. Oh, let me make it smaller. We're too big.
Were we that big before?
Yeah, but it was fine. Oh. Just for a while, we were talking about the goldfish.
Got it.
So, 30,000 square foot thrift store, and it sounds like there are several of these. It's like a chain thrift store, and I never heard of it before, but we're getting one. Sounds like there's a couple of other ones around the county too.
Well, that's good because a lot of thrift stores have recently closed due to the urbanization of some areas.
Like, I still miss the thrift stores in Poway.
So
there used
awesome.
to be like a whole mall of thrift stores.
Yeah, it was so awesome.
Now it's like a mixed
apartment complex.
It's like apartment complex and commercial. But
yes.
Anyway, this one's going to have an on-site. Now, I'm not sure why on-site ATM is like, a headlining feature, but
in case you want to pull some money out.
Okay. Green Recycling Center and daily specials. So they're going to have secondhand goods, but also a mix of new, vintage, antique, collectible, and nearly new items. Got 30 locations across the U.S. One coming up on 1669 Euclid Avenue, expected in the fall.
All right.
Here's their website.
That's a really, I find that part of San Diego to be pretty cool, like the Euclid Avenue, Federal Boulevard, all those East San Diego neighborhoods. We've got a listing coming up near the Mount Hope Cemetery, by the way. And anytime I work in that area, I'm always I like the vibe. A lot of people perceive that as sort of a low-end neighborhood or whatever, but there's a lot of cool stuff going on in Oak Park and Mount View, Mount Hope. Other names. Other names of communities are escaping me at the moment because I'm really tired. But
it's been
East
a long
San
week.
Diego.
Yeah, we've all had a long week. Okay. Anyway, new thrift store opening up. Looking forward to checking it out.
What's the zip code here? Is it 92113? Is that where we're at?
I don't know.
Go to the location. No. Okay. Go back to the website. You were just at.
Well, this is the website of the whole chain.
Go to locations.
All right. I don't know if this one is going to be up here or not. There's one in Escondido. Well, there's.
Oh, it's not on there.
It's not on there yet.
Okay. We'll go back to the article where they have the address.
All right. Okay. We're gonna get into. Oh, that's the fish one. We're not talking about the fish anymore. No. I'm not sure what happened here.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, you were right there. The story. There you go. Now that,
all right,
put that in maps real quick. I think it's 92113, but I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, this is going to be, 92105. Okay. All right. Never mind.
All right.
It's 92105.
Okay.
Which is, City Heights, Oak Park. Okay. All right. Still good neighborhood. Still cool neighborhood. A lot of cool stuff going on.
Oh, it's over by the roller rink.
Nice. It's over by Choyas Lake too.
Yeah. All right. Father's Day is coming up.
Ooh.
So
I'm a father.
Yes, you are.
It's my day.
Yeah. Well, it's coming up. Times of San Diego.
And my father's dead, so it's all about me.
Okay.
My dad would laugh at that.
He would laugh at that. That's true. He would think it was funny that.
He would laugh uncontrollably at
Yes.
that. My dad was good at laughing uncontrollably at very inappropriate comments.
So he would have really enjoyed that
Yes,
joke.
he would have.
All right, so Times of San Diego has cobbled together a somewhat oddly specific list of suggestions for things that you could get the father in your life for Father's Day, such as the T10X Talker Walkie-Talkie 3-pack.
Ooh,
Do you need a 3-pack of walkie-talkies?
absolutely not.
All right, how about a 2-pack?
Eh,
Okay,
I got a phone.
what about a public alert certified WR120 weather and emergency alert radio?
I think I have a weather radio in
I
a
think
box
again
somewhere.
the phone would do the
Yeah,
same thing.
exactly. Well, actually, so something like this, I mean, if you don't have a weather radio, you should probably get one just because if the phones go out, or I mean, that's going to be the only thing broadcasting.
You have a weather radio.
I do,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
I do.
All right. Let's see what else.
I have a couple of shortwave radios too.
How about a classic lifeguard hat? Do you need one of those?
I like
let's,
hats.
Let's just shop together for suggestions. Do you need this particular hat?
I don't think I would wear it.
Okay.
It looks very practical.
What about a trucker's hat?
Maybe. Ooh.
Not that one.
I've got so many hats.
For the working dad.
I don't need any
A
hats.
Quartet glass whiteboard desktop panel.
Let's see that.
Let's see this.
Oh, wow.
It's basically a whiteboard for $100.
I've got a white. Oh, Jesus.
There's got to be more to it than that.
I've got a whiteboard.
It's magnetic.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
I've got a magnetic whiteboard.
Upgrade Dad's wardrobe with urbane and gallant. Let's see what we're gonna. Oh, this is gonna be good for the fashionable dad.
Oh, look at that. Oh, those clothes are way too skinny for me.
Oh, my.
$1,400.
Wow. What? Oh, you could just get the T-shirt for $85. But
I
I
get
gotta
my
tell
team-
you, sometimes I buy you T-shirts at Walmart and they're like $8.
I was just gonna say I get my T-shirts at Walmart for like, no more than $12.
So maybe that's not the thing either.
Nah.
Let's see.
I want my Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra T-shirt.
What?
It's on my Amazon wish list.
Oh, you
Remember
have
that
to
episode?
share-
That episode of Star Trek.
You're gonna have I'll have to check out your wish list. How about some luggage from Ricardo Beverly Hills?
Ooh, we had Ricardo Beverly Hills luggage that we got at Costco. Remember
Yeah,
that?
that was a long time ago. Let's see how much
fell
this
apart.
is. Well,
Well, we
they're not
used it
going
for
to tell
years.
us how much it costs.
It's
All
too,
right.
yeah,
It looks.
it's
If you
because
have
it's
to
too
ask,
expensive.
it's too expensive. Okay, let's just look at one more thing. Oh, for the relaxed dad.
What
Okay,
about for the
that's-
music-loving dad?
They don't. Oh, here we. Oh, yeah. Okay. You already have a record player.
Yeah, I do.
And you already have a Bluetooth speaker too.
I do.
So let's move on for the relaxed dad. The Truvaga Plus machine gently stimulates your vagus nerve. Oh my. Wow, this is $499.
Now, wait a minute. If you stimulate the vagus nerve, well, never mind. I think that could cause...
I think that's a different nerve that you're
Oh.
thinking of.
Okay.
All
Why
right.
do I want to stimulate my vagus nerve? Is it going
It
to put
makes
me
you
to
more
sleep?
relaxed and refreshed and ready to handle your busy schedule.
I have Xanax for that.
Okay. It's a little TMI, but all right. All right, okay, so it seems like we didn't find any winners for your wish list.
Nah.
Okay.
I'll make sure that I'll make sure my wish list is updated.
Okay, that's
Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
all right. Let's check San Diego restaurant closures this week. Now, this is temporarily shut down by the health department because of inspections that went poorly. Now, it's a fairly short list this week, but
Fairbanks
at the
Ranch
top of the
Country
list,
Club?
Fairbanks Ranch Country Club. Now, it would seem like if you're eating at the Fairbanks Ranch Country Club, you would trust them to,
Not have vermin.
not well.
Look how far that is from us. 7.77 miles.
We
That's
could
a
walk
lucky.
there.
That's a well. It's a lucky distance.
Oh, okay. Let's look at their inspection history and see what happened. Okay, it looks like they were approved to reopen, but
Major.
2 days ago, vermin major, warewashing facilities out of compliance, equipment and utensil storage out of compliance, floors, walls, and ceilings out of compliance.
You Fairbanks Ranch people should be outraged.
All right, well, it
I
looks
would-
like their previous inspections
I
were
would
okay,
demand
but-
my
all right.
membership money back immediately.
Somebody definitely needs to do something. All right, let's go to Colorado, where sheriff deputies were called to remove a bobcat that was inside a Colorado resident's living room.
Yikes.
So they tried to get the cat, and this is a fairly ingenious plan. I like this one. Somebody knows cats that tried to do this. They tried to get it to chase a laser to get out. Like if you have cats, you can get it to chase a laser.
Yeah.
Cat didn't go for it.
This cat was like, screw that.
It was a good try.
I'm not chasing the laser.
Yeah, let's go with some audio. I haven't watched this video, so hopefully
Darmok and Jalad, that Tanagra.
All right.
Sorry.
It's a Star Trek Next
Star Trek
Generation
Next Generation.
reference.
One of the best episodes.
Let's see what's happening.
He's right there. He's up on that shelf.
He's
behind
up on the
plant.
shelf.
Right.
Oh.
I know.
Oh my.
Look at
Oh,
this thing.
handsome. Oh my goodness.
Kiki.
Look at those ear
Well, I'm gonna see if
tips.
he chases a laser. I don't know.
Good
Cats like
idea.
lasers.
Good try.
It's not a normal
It's
cat.
not a normal
Cats are all the same. They all like the same thing.
You guys are hilarious.
Hey, look, Kiki.
They should have used a box.
Yep.
Get a box. Well, that was a very, very short video.
So what was the result? Do we know what happened? Or?
So they just left the door open and the cat eventually walked out the door.
Makes sense.
I would have tried a box or a can of tuna, like put the can of tuna
can
outside.
of tuna.
Yeah.
You crack open a can of tuna, cats are going to come running from miles
Mm.
around. Or some crab in the shell. You crack a crab open, cats go
yeah, okay.
nuts. So what's next?
That's all I got.
Oh, all right. Well,
I have to finish, I have 3 different costumes and I have to finish getting them all together and making sure nothing is falling off of them. I have some rhinestones to glue back on. I need to steam them and then package them up. And then I have to pack my suitcase with this whole other list of stuff that I need tomorrow.
if you are a viewer, a regular viewer of this program, I would demand in the comments to see next week photos of these costumes. I would absolutely demand to see that as a viewer.
You could also come to the patio playhouse tomorrow and
You
see
could.
the show.
You could buy tickets, but it's people may have already made their plans, but they should definitely see photographs of the costumes.
All right, well, I'll
'Cause
think
aside from the dancing, the costumes are phenomenal.
Yeah, it's everybody has things they like to do with their friends. Some people, play golf or whatever. My friends and I make costumes and dance choreographies and perform them around town. So
Yes,
tomorrow's a big day for us.
good. I look forward to it.
All right. Well, of course you'll be there, and we'll
Yes.
have an after party with the friends. So
Yes.
I'll be looking forward to hearing about your Dr. Bouchard experience too.
That's some interesting stories.
All right, everybody.
Excuse me.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you all have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Oh, Light Iced Coffee, shout outs. Light Iced Coffee. Who else?
I didn't have shout outs prepared.
Oh, well, sometimes we just do them spontaneously. Who would you like to give a shout out to this week? Just of somebody.
Well, where's Art?
Art,
what's up with
where
Art?
are you at?
Where you at, Art?
Jamie?
Jamie, little
She's-
gangster Ern.
And Little Gangster Ern showed up one
Ivan.
time. All right. Oh, Ivan from CMR.
Correct.
Shout out. Have a good
Shout
weekend.
out. Lori and Bruce Louder. If you
yeah,
watch, if you watch all the way
Lori
to the
and
end,
Bruce.
this one's for you. If you put some stuff in the comments, we'll shout out to you.
For sure. All right, everybody. See y'all later.